Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. Today I'm here to talk about something that lies deep within all of us, the power to rise, the strength to keep going, no matter what life throws our way. We all face challenges, we all have setbacks, but it's in our response to those challenges that our true spirit is revealed. I'm talking about cultivating an unstoppable spirit, a spirit that refuses to quit, that will not be broken, that believes in possibilities when everyone else doubts. When you wake up in the morning, what drives you to get out of bed? What pushes you to take the next step, no matter how hard or uncertain the road ahead may seem? That is your purpose. Your purpose is the force that shapes your thoughts, fuels your actions, and gives meaning to everything you do. It's the foundation upon which you build your life, the why that motivates you to keep moving forward when others might give up. Without purpose, we can wander aimlessly, caught in the routine of living day by day, without ever truly understanding why we do things we do. But when you embrace your purpose, everything changes. You stop living on autopilot and start living with tension. You start realizing that every challenge, every setback, every moment of pain and frustration has meaning and contributes to your growth. Purpose gives you direction. When you know why you're doing something, the path to get there becomes clearer. It helps you filter out distractions, stay focused, and keep your eyes on the goal. Without purpose, the distractions of life will pull you in 100 different directions, and before you know it, you'll have spent years chasing things that don't truly matter. But when you find your purpose, you know exactly where to direct your energy. Purpose will help you say no to the things that don't align with your values, and it will push you to say yes to the things that matter. Whether it's in your career, your relationships, or your personal development, having a purpose will help you decide what you want out of life and how to go about achieving it. Your purpose is the reason you get up in the morning and work through the tough days. It's what helps you persevere when times are hard. There will always be obstacles, no journey worth taking is without them, but your purpose becomes the driving force that carries you through the storms. It will be the voice that says, keep going, you're not done yet. Purpose provides a deeper meaning to your struggles. It helps you understand that the roadblocks you face aren't there to stop you, they're there to help you grow stronger. You may not always see it in the moment, but challenges are stepping stones to something greater. We all have a purpose, but sometimes it's hidden beneath layers of self-doubt, fear, or confusion. You might wonder, what am I meant to do? It's easy to feel lost, especially in the face of uncertainty. But the truth is, you won't find your purpose by looking outside yourself. You'll find it by looking within. It's in the small moments, the things that light you up, the passions that never seem to fade. Purpose is not something that's handed to you. It's something that you discover through trial and error, through experiences, through the pursuit of what excites you, what challenges you, and what fulfills you. When you embrace your purpose, you become unstoppable. You start to realize that there's no such thing as failure. There are only lessons. The fear of failure that once paralyzed you becomes just another obstacle to overcome on the path to your true calling. And it's in those moments of adversity that you grow the most. Your purpose provides the clarity and strength you need to continue on, even when things don't go as planned. It reminds you that each setback is part of a bigger picture, a path only you can complete. Without your purpose, you might be tempted to quit when the going gets tough. But when you know your why, quitting becomes impossible. You may rest, you may regroup, but you will never quit. Purpose also gives you a sense of responsibility. You have a gift, something unique to you, and it's your job to share it with the world. Your purpose isn't just about what you can gain, but about what you can give. It's about making a difference, no matter how big or small. When you embrace your purpose, you start thinking about how you can help others, how you can make a positive impact in their lives. You begin to realize that the work you do, the way you show up for others, is a reflection of the gift you were given. And that gift is meant to be shared with the world. Finding embracing your purpose isn't always easy. It requires introspection, courage, and the willingness to step into the unknown. But when you commit to finding your purpose, to living with intention, you'll discover something extraordinary. A life filled with meaning, passion, and strength. And once you have that purpose, it will fuel you for the rest of your journey. The obstacles you face won't seem as daunting. The sacrifices won't feel as heavy, and the victories, big or small, will feel all the more rewarding. You'll have the kind of drive that doesn't just push you forward, it propels you into greatness. So I challenge you today to take a moment, look inward, and ask yourself, what is my purpose? Well, once you discover it, I challenge you to live it every day. Let it guide you, motivate you, and keep you going when the road gets tough. Because when you embrace your purpose, you unlock the power to do things you never thought possible. You become unstoppable. Perseverance is the cornerstone of success, the unshakable commitment to continue moving forward despite adversity, despite the odds, despite the doubts. It's not a trait that is gifted to you at birth. It's one that is cultivated through determination, grit, and the refusal to quit. When you face difficulty, when the going gets tough, that is when perseverance is truly tested. It's easy to keep going when things are going well, when life is smooth and success feels within reach. But it's in the moments when everything seems to be falling apart, when your dreams feel out of reach, when the obstacles seem insurmountable, that perseverance proves its worth. The road to greatness is not a straight path. It's full of detours, roadblocks, and even dead ends. But perseverance doesn't allow you to be distracted by the obstacles that lie ahead. Instead, it encourages you to find another way, to keep pushing through, and to trust that you will eventually reach your destination. There is no success without struggle. Every person who has ever achieved something significant has faced challenges, doubts, and failure. It's not their ability that set them apart. It's their willingness to keep going when everyone else would have stopped. Mastering the power of perseverance requires more than just physical effort. It requires mental strength, emotional resilience, and a deep understanding that failure is not permanent, it's simply part of the journey. When you encounter failure, you have two choices. You can let it define you, or you can choose to rise above it. The key to perseverance is the ability to learn from your failures without allowing them to break your spirit. Every time you fall, you get back up. Every time you stumble, you use that experience to fuel your next attempt. Failure is not the end, it's the beginning of growth, of learning, and of becoming stronger. Perseverance also means understanding that progress is not always immediate. Success does not happen overnight, and the journey can often feel longer than expected. In the face of setbacks, it's easy to become discouraged, to feel as though you're putting in all this effort and not seeing the results. But that's where perseverance shines the brightest. The ability to keep going even when results are not immediate is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. It's easy to stay motivated when things are going well, but when you don't see the fruits of your labor right away, that's when perseverance becomes essential. One of the most important aspects of mastering perseverance is maintaining a sense of purpose. When your purpose is clear, when you understand the reason behind your efforts, it becomes easier to keep going, even in the face of adversity. Purpose is what drives you when your energy is depleted, when the journey feels never-ending, when the finish line seems so far out of reach. Without purpose, the first hurdle becomes a reason to quit. But with purpose, the smallest victories will keep you going, and the journey itself becomes as valuable as the end goal. The greater your purpose, the stronger your perseverance will be, because you will understand that your efforts matter, no matter how difficult the path may seem. Perseverance is also about patience. You cannot rush greatness. You cannot rush success. It takes time, effort, and a steady hand to build something meaningful. The world may try to convince you that everything happens instantly, or that shortcuts are the way to go. But true perseverance doesn't look for shortcuts. It knows that good things take time. It understands that the journey is just as important as the destination. In fact, the struggles, the setbacks, and the moments of doubt are what shape you into the person you need to become in order to handle success. Without perseverance, you would miss out on the lessons that come from overcoming the toughest moments. It's also important to understand that perseverance doesn't mean you're never allowed to rest. Rest is a vital part of perseverance. It's about recognizing that sometimes you need to recharge in order to keep going. Perseverance isn't about burning out. It's about knowing when to push through and when to step back and regain your strength. Resting doesn't mean giving up. It's simply a way to prepare yourself for the next round of challenges. Even the strongest people need time to rest, reflect, and refocus before they can continue their pursuit. The power of perseverance comes not only from pushing forward, but also from knowing when to take a step back, recalibrate, and then push even harder. When you master the power of perseverance, you come to realize that success isn't just about achieving a goal. It's about developing the strength, the resilience, and the character to face whatever comes your way. You learn to trust in your ability to overcome, to stay focused, and to keep going no matter what. Perseverance becomes a habit, a way of life, and the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes to face challenges head on. It's the steady, unwavering determination to keep moving forward, one step at a time, that eventually leads to the extraordinary. So no matter what you're facing right now, remember that perseverance is your greatest ally. Stay focused, keep going, and trust that success will follow. Not because it's easy, but because you're willing to keep moving forward, no matter the obstacles. Resilience is not simply a trait, it is your superpower. It is the inner strength that allows you to rise again and again, no matter how many times life knocks you down. Life is a journey that's full of unexpected challenges, twists, and turns. There will be times when everything feels like it's falling apart, when the weight of the world seems unbearable, and when your dreams appear impossible to achieve. In these moments, resilience is what will save you. It's the ability to adapt, to bounce back, and to keep moving forward, even when everything around you feels uncertain. Resilience is not about being immune to hardship, it's about how you respond to it. It's the capacity to bend without breaking, to endure without giving in, and to grow stronger in the process. Resilience begins with the understanding that pain, suffering, and failure are part of the human experience. Every person you admire, every successful individual you look up to, has faced hardship at some point in their lives. The difference between those who give up and those who persevere is resilience. It's the ability to look at failure not as an end, but as a lesson that teaches you what doesn't work, what you need to improve, and how you can approach the next challenge with a different perspective. Resilience is not about avoiding failure, it's about how you respond to it. It's about refusing to allow failure to define you. Each time you rise after a setback, you build a deeper sense of inner strength and understanding of who you are. When you embrace resilience, you begin to see adversity not as something to be feared, but as an opportunity for growth. It's in the darkest times that you develop the greatest strength. In the midst of struggle, you are given the chance to cultivate your character, to learn the value of patience, and to deepen your resolve. Resilience teaches you that challenges are not obstacles in your path, they are stepping stones that take you closer to your goals. Every difficulty you face is shaping you into a stronger, more capable person. And while the road may be tough, you learn that you have the power to endure. Resilience is also about adaptability. Life is unpredictable and sometimes things don't go as planned. The ability to adjust, to shift your mindset, and to navigate the changing tides of life is an essential part of resilience. You may not be able to control the external circumstances, but you have full control over how you respond to you. Resilient people don't allow themselves to be controlled by their circumstances. Instead, they focus on what they can control, what they can do in the moment, how they can change their approach, and how they can keep pushing forward. In this way, resilience is like a muscle. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. Each time you face an obstacle and choose to adapt rather than give up, you increase your capacity for resilience. Resilience is not just about overcoming the big challenges. It's about how you handle the small, everyday struggles. It's in the daily moments when things don't go as planned, when setbacks occur, and when life feels like a series of disappointments. Resilience is what allows you to keep your head high even on the tough days, to keep moving forward even when you're tired, and to find hope even in the smallest of victories. You see, resilience doesn't always look like grand, heroic act. Sometimes simply about getting up after you've been knocked down, dusting yourself off, and continuing to move forward step by step. One of the key elements of resilience is the ability to maintain hope. It's easy to lose hope when you're faced with adversity, but resilience teaches you that hope is the fuel that keeps you going. Hope is the belief that things can improve, that change is possible, and that no matter how difficult the circumstances, there's always a chance for something better on the other side. Resilience is built on the foundation of hope, and as long as you have hope, you have the strength to endure whatever comes your way. Resilience also comes from within. It's about developing an inner confidence that no matter what happens, you have the ability to handle it. It's trusting yourself, trusting your instincts, and knowing that you are capable of navigating even the hardest moments. When you cultivate resilience, you start to trust your ability to weather storms, to find solutions to problems, and to keep going when it feels like there's no way forward. This inner trust becomes your anchor in times of trouble, allowing you to remain steady and focused even when the world around you is chaotic. Perhaps one of the most powerful aspects of resilience is the way it helps you grow. Each setback, each challenge, each hardship is an opportunity for personal growth. Resilient people understand that life's difficulties are not meant to break them, they are meant to teach them, to strengthen them, and to prepare them for something greater. It's through the process of overcoming adversity that you unlock your true potential. You learn how to handle stress, how to manage emotions, and how to stay grounded in the face of uncertainty. In the end, resilience is your superpower because it gives you the strength to face whatever comes your way. It's the force that helps you rise time and time again, no matter the challenges, no matter the setbacks. It's the belief that you are capable of enduring, adapting, and growing. And it's the understanding that no matter what happens, you will always find a way to move forward. So when life knocks you down, and it will remember this, resilience is your superpower, and as long as you possess it, you will never truly be defeated. Staying hungry for growth is one of the most powerful mindsets you can cultivate. It's the relentless desire to improve, to learn, to evolve, and to become the best version of yourself. When you stay hungry for growth, you never stop striving to better your skills, broaden your knowledge, and deepen your understanding of the world around you. This hunger isn't about being dissatisfied with who you are, but rather about recognizing the boundless potential within you and always seeking ways to unlock more of it. It's a mindset that propels you forward, pushes you out of your comfort zone, and fuels your drive to achieve greatness. Many people reach a point in their lives where they become complacent. They settle in routines, convinced that they have learned enough, accomplished enough, or grown enough. But when you stop growing, you stop living fully. Life is meant to be a journey of constant evolution. You are never truly done learning or improving. No matter how much success you achieve, no matter how many goals you reach, there's always room for more growth. The moment you think you know it all, that's when you stop evolving and start stagnating. Staying hungry for growth is about rejecting the idea of settling and constantly seeking ways to enhance every aspect of your life. The hunger for growth isn't always about achieving monumental, life-changing milestones. Sometimes it's about the small, incremental improvements you make every day. It's about getting better at something you're already good at, expanding your abilities, and finding new ways to challenge yourself. Every day is an opportunity to learn something new, to gain a new perspective, or to refine your skills. When you stay hungry for growth, you become aware of these opportunities and you seize them. You don't wait for success to find you. You go after it, one step at a time, through constant effort, learning, and action. Growth requires an openness to new ideas, new experiences, and new challenges. It's easy to become stuck in your ways, to fall into patterns of behavior that feel comfortable or familiar. But real growth happens when you push yourself into the unknown, when you take risks, and when you embrace the discomfort that comes with trying something new. If you want to grow, you have to be willing to step outside your comfort zone, to take on challenges that seem daunting, and to face the fear of failure head on. Growth doesn't come from doing the things that are easy, it comes from doing the things that scare you, that stretch you, and that force you to evolve into someone more capable, more knowledgeable, and more confident. Staying hungry for growth also means developing a deep sense of self-awareness. In order to grow, you need to know where you are, where you want to go, and what you need to do to get there. This requires you to be honest with yourself, to evaluate your strengths and weaknesses, and to be willing to confront the areas where you need improvement. Growth is a process of continuous self-reflection, learning from your mistakes and adapting to new situations. It's about recognizing that no matter how much progress you've made, there's always room for more. As long as you continue to hunger for that growth, you'll continue to get better, to evolve, and to achieve more. One of the greatest aspects of staying hungry for growth is that it leads to greater resilience. The more you grow, the more confident you become in your abilities. You start to see challenges as opportunities rather than threats, and you develop the courage to tackle them head on. With each new level of growth, you become more adept at handling adversity, more capable of navigating obstacles, and more comfortable with uncertainty. Growth teaches you to persevere in the face of difficulty, to maintain your focus when things aren't going your way, and to keep moving forward even when the path isn't clear. The more you grow, the more you realize that you are capable of handling whatever life throws at you. Staying hungry for growth also has a ripple effect on the people around you. When you commit to your own growth, you inspire others to do the same. People are drawn to those who are passionate about improving themselves and who are constantly seeking ways to get better. Your hunger for growth becomes a source of motivation for others, encouraging them to embrace their own potential and pursue their own goals. As you grow, you become a leader, a guide, and an example for those who look up to you. You don't have to be in a position of authority to lead by example. By staying hungry for growth, you naturally influence those around you to do the same. Another key aspect of staying hungry for growth is the ability to embrace failure. Growth is not a linear process. There will be setbacks, mistakes, and moments of doubt along the way. But when you are hungry for growth, you see failure as part of the process, not as something to be feared or avoided. You learn from your failures, use them as stepping stones, and let them propel you forward rather than hold you back. Each failure is a lesson that helps you become better, smarter, and more capable. The hunger for growth means that you are never afraid to fail because you know that failure is not the end. It's simply another opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. Ultimately, staying hungry for growth is about continuously challenging yourself, striving for more, and refusing to settle. It's about recognizing that you are capable of becoming more than you are right now. And it's about pursuing that potential with everything you have. When you stay hungry for growth, you unlock the door to endless possibilities. The more you grow, the more you realize that the sky is the limit. And the more you pursue your growth, the more you inspire others to do the same. So stay hungry. Never stop learning, never stop evolving, and never stop striving for greatness. Because the moment you stop growing, you stop living fully. And that's not the life you were meant to live. Surrounding yourself with the right people is one of the most powerful decisions you can make in life. The people you choose to spend your time with can have a profound impact on your mindset, your energy, and ultimately, your success. It's easy to overlook this fact, especially when you're focused on achieving your goals or simply getting through the day, but the influence of those around you cannot be overstated. The right people elevate you, challenge you, and support you in ways that can accelerate your growth. On the other hand, the wrong people can drain your energy, limit your potential, and hold you back from becoming the person you are meant to be. The people you surround yourself with shape your beliefs, your habits, and your perception of what is possible. When you surround yourself with positive, ambitious, and growth-oriented individuals, you begin to adopt those same qualities. You start to see the world through a different lens, one filled with opportunities instead of limitations. Your confidence grows, your aspirations expand, and your belief in yourself strengthens. The right people encourage you to aim higher, to take risks, and to push through the obstacles that come your way. They inspire you to reach your fullest potential and remind you that anything is possible when you have the right support system. It's not just about being around people who are positive, it's about being around people who are aligned with your values, your goals, and your vision for the future. The right people push you to be better, not because they are perfect, but because they want the best for you. They see your strengths and they challenge you to develop them even further. They see your weaknesses and instead of judging you, they offer guidance, support, and encouragement to help you overcome them. These are the people who hold you accountable, who celebrate your victories, and who help you learn from your failures. They have your back in ways that help you grow both personally and professionally. On the other hand, being around the wrong people can be toxic to your growth. Negative, critical, and complacent individuals can limit your potential and make you question your worth. When you're constantly surrounded by people who don't believe in you, who doubt your abilities, or who are stuck in their own negativity, it becomes difficult to maintain a positive mindset. You start to internalize their doubts and fears, and you begin to shrink back from your dreams. The wrong people drain your energy, leaving you feeling exhausted and uninspired. They may not even be malicious in their intentions. They may simply not understand your vision or see the potential that you see in yourself. But their influence can be just as damaging. The key to surrounding yourself with the right people is being intentional about who you allow into your life. It requires discernment and a clear understanding of the kind of people who will help you grow and the kind of people who will hold you back. You have to be willing to distance yourself from those who don't align with your values, your goals, or your vision. This might be difficult, especially if those people are family members or longtime friends. But remember, the right people will support you, not just in good times, but especially when you face challenges. They will challenge you to become better, will encourage you to keep moving forward, even when things get tough. It's also important to understand that the right people don't always tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what you need to hear. They won't hesitate to offer constructive criticism when necessary, and they will push you to step outside your comfort zone. They understand that growth often comes through discomfort, and they will challenge you to rise to the occasion. This kind of honest feedback, though sometimes hard to hear, is essential for your personal and professional growth. These people care enough about you to hold you accountable and help you reach your highest potential. The right people are those who uplift you, who inspire you, and who push you to become the best version of yourself. They understand your dreams and share your values. They may not always be on the same path as you, but they will support you in yours. They create an environment where you can thrive, an environment that fosters creativity, motivation, and progress. They challenge you to think bigger, act bolder, and achieve more. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This is a powerful reminder of how influential the people in your life can be. If you want to level up, if you want to grow, if you want to achieve extraordinary things, you need to surround yourself with individuals who inspire and challenge you. Seek out those who have already achieved what you want to achieve, who think in ways you aspire to think, and who are willing to help you along the way. These are the people who will push you beyond your limits and show you what's possible. In the end, surrounding yourself with the right people is one of the most important decisions you can make on your journey. The people you choose to surround yourself with shape your beliefs, your attitude, and your actions. They either elevate you or hold you back. Be intentional about the company you keep. Seek out individuals who align with your vision, who challenge you to grow, and who support you through every step of the journey. Because when you surround yourself with the right people, you are more likely to become the person you were always meant to be. And together you will achieve greatness. Taking massive action is one of the most powerful strategies for achieving success. It's the simple yet profound idea that in order to get where you want to go, you must act decisively, consistently, without hesitation. So many people fall into the trap of overthinking, waiting for the perfect moment, or planning endlessly without ever taking the first step. The truth is, success doesn't come from thinking about your dreams or waiting as things to fall into place. It comes from taking bold, determined actions toward your goals, no matter how big or small. Massive action requires you to commit fully to your vision. It's not just about setting goals and making plans, about doing whatever it takes to turn those plans into reality. Often we underestimate the power of persistent, determined action. We think that small steps or gradual progress are insignificant. But the truth is, every small action you take adds up. It's the accumulation of countless steps that leads to big breakthroughs. Success isn't a single leap forward, it's the result of countless, consistent efforts that compound over time. When you decide to take massive action, you understand that no step is too small, and every action counts. Whether you're making phone calls, sending emails, learning new skills, or pushing past your comfort zone, every action moves you closer to your goal. One of the most important aspects of taking massive action is the mindset that comes with it. You have to cultivate a mindset that is ready to go all in regardless of the obstacles that may arise. This means letting go of fear, doubt, and hesitation. Fear is one of the biggest reasons people hold back from taking action. They worry about failing, making mistakes, or being judged. But when you decide to take massive action, you move beyond those fears. You acknowledge them, but you don't let them control you. You realize that failure is not something to fear, but something to learn from. Taking action despite the fear is what leads to growth and achievement. Massive action requires courage, the courage to step into the unknown, to take risks, and to trust that the effort will pay off. Taking massive action also means being willing to fail. Failure is a part of the process, and it's an inevitable stepping stone on the road to success. But rather than viewing failure as a negative outcome, those who take massive action see it as an opportunity for growth. Every failure is a lesson learned and a new opportunity to improve and refine your approach. When you take massive action, you're not afraid of setbacks because you know they are just part of the journey. The key is to stay persistent, keep learning, and keep moving forward. The more action you take, the more you'll discover what works and what doesn't. And every time you refine your approach, you move closer to your ultimate goal. Another crucial element of massive action is consistency. It's not enough to take action once in a while or when you feel inspired. To make real progress, you need to take action consistently. Success doesn't come from sporadic bursts of effort, it comes from the steady, consistent work that compounds over time. This is where discipline comes in. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it, even when it's hard, even when you're tired or discouraged. It's about being committed to your goal regardless of the obstacles that may come your way. Consistent, massive action is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up along the way. Taking massive action also means embracing a sense of urgency. Too often people sit back and wait for the perfect moment to take action, but the truth is that there's no such thing as a perfect moment. The longer you wait, the more opportunities slip by. Successful people don't wait for the stars to align, they create their own opportunities by acting with urgency. They understand that time is one of the most precious resources they have, and they make every moment count. Taking massive action means deciding that now is the time to move forward, not later. It's about making a commitment to your goals and acting on it immediately without overthinking or procrastinating. One of the benefits of taking massive action is that it builds momentum. When you start taking action, no matter how small, you begin to create a sense of movement. The more you move, the more energy you generate, and the more progress you make. This momentum can become unstoppable. The act of doing something, even if it's not perfect, creates forward movement that drives you toward your goal. Momentum is a powerful force. Once you have it, it becomes easier to keep going and to push through any obstacles in your path. Taking massive action is the key to building that momentum and propelling yourself towards success. Massive action also involves focusing on results. It's easy to get caught up in activity for the sake of activity, but the real measure of success is the results you achieve. When you take massive action, you don't just go through the motions, you focus on achieving tangible outcomes. Every action you take should be aligned with your ultimate goal, and you should always be assessing whether your efforts are getting you closer to where you want to be. If something isn't working, you adjust and keep moving forward. Results-oriented action is the driving force behind any successful endeavor. It's not about how busy you are, it's about what you accomplish. Finally, taking massive action requires persistence. The road to success is rarely smooth. There will be setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt along the way. But those who take massive action understand that persistence is key. They don't let obstacles stop them. Instead, they push through, knowing that every challenge is an opportunity to grow and improve. The ability to keep going, even when things get tough, is what ultimately leads to success. Taking massive action means refusing to give up, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. In the end, taking massive action is about deciding to be proactive in the pursuit of your dreams. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, pushing through the fear and doubt, and consistently putting in the work necessary to achieve your goals. The more action you take, the more progress you'll make. And even when you face challenges or setbacks, taking action will keep you moving forward. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for everything to be just right. Take massive action now and let that momentum carry you toward the success you desire. Taking massive action is one of the most powerful strategies for achieving success. It's the simple yet profound idea that in order to get where you want to go, you must act decisively, consistently, and without hesitation. So many people fall into the trap of overthinking, waiting for the perfect moment, or planning endlessly without ever taking the first step. The truth is, success doesn't come from thinking about your dreams or waiting for things to fall into place. It comes from taking bold, determined actions toward your goals, no matter how big or small. Massive action requires you to commit fully to your vision. It's not just about setting goals and making plans, it's about doing whatever it takes to turn those plans into reality. Often we underestimate the power of persistent, determined action. We think that small steps or gradual progress are insignificant. But the truth is, every small action you take adds up. It's the accumulation of countless steps that leads to big breakthroughs. Success isn't a single leap forward, it's the result of countless, consistent efforts that compound over time. When you decide to take massive action, you understand that no step is too small and every action counts. Whether you're making phone calls, sending emails, learning new skills, or pushing past your comfort zone, every action moves you closer to your goal. One of the most important aspects of taking massive action is the mindset that comes with it. You have to cultivate a mindset that is ready to go all in regardless of the obstacles that may arise. This means letting go of fear, doubt, and hesitation. Fear is one of the biggest reasons people hold back from taking action. They worry about failing, making mistakes, or being judged. But when you decide to take massive action, you move beyond those fears. You acknowledge them, but you don't let them control you. You realize that failure is not something to fear, but something to learn from. Taking action despite the fear is what leads to growth and achievement. Massive action requires courage, the courage to step into the unknown, to take risks, and to trust that the effort will pay off. Taking massive action also means being willing to fail. Failure is a part of the process, and it's an inevitable stepping stone on the road to success. But rather than viewing failure as a negative outcome, those who take massive action see it as an opportunity for growth. Every failure is a lesson learned, a new opportunity to improve and refine your approach. When you take massive action, you're not afraid of setbacks because you know they are just part of the journey. The key is to stay persistent, keep learning, and keep moving forward. The more action you take, the more you'll discover what works and what doesn't. And every time you refine your approach, you move closer to your ultimate goal. Another crucial element of massive action is consistency. It's not enough to take action once in a while when you feel inspired. To make real progress, you need to take action consistently. Success doesn't come from sporadic bursts of effort, it comes from the steady, consistent work that compounds over time. This is where discipline comes in. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it, even when it's hard, even when you're tired or discouraged. It's about being committed to your goal regardless of the obstacles that may come your way. Consistent, massive action is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up along the way. Taking massive action also means embracing a sense of urgency. Too often people sit back and wait for the perfect moment to take action. But the truth is that there's no such thing as a perfect moment. The longer you wait, the more opportunities slip by. Successful people don't wait for the stars to align, they create their own opportunities by acting with urgency. They understand that time is one of the most precious resources they have, and they make every moment count. Taking massive action means deciding that now is the time to move forward, not later. It's about making a commitment to your goals and acting on it immediately without overthinking or procrastinating. One of the benefits of taking massive action is that it builds momentum. When you start taking action, no matter how small, you begin to create a sense of movement. The more you move, the more energy you generate, and the more progress you make. This momentum can become unstoppable. The act of doing something, even if it's not perfect, creates forward movement that drives you toward your goal. Momentum is a powerful force. Once you have it, it becomes easier to keep going and to push through any obstacles in your path. Taking massive action is the key to building that momentum and propelling yourself towards success. Massive action also involves focusing on results. It's easy to get caught up in activity for the sake of activity, but the real measure of success is the results you achieve. When you take massive action, you don't just go through the motions, you focus on achieving tangible outcomes. Every action you take should be aligned with your ultimate goal, and you should always be assessing whether your efforts are getting you closer to where you want to be. If something isn't working, you adjust and keep moving forward. Results-oriented action is the driving force behind any successful endeavor. It's not about how busy you are, it's about what you accomplish. Finally, taking massive action requires persistence. The road to success is rarely smooth. There will be setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt along the way. But those who take massive action understand persistence is key. They don't let obstacles stop them. Instead, they push through, knowing that every challenge is an opportunity to grow and improve. The ability to keep going, even when things get tough, is what ultimately leads to success. Taking massive action means refusing to give up, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. In the end, taking massive action is about deciding to be proactive in the pursuit of your dreams. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, pushing through the fear and doubt, and consistently putting in the work necessary to achieve your goals. The more action you take, the more progress you'll make. And even when you face challenges or setbacks, taking action will keep you moving forward. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for everything to be just right. Take massive action now and let that momentum carry you toward the success you desire. Celebrating your wins, big and small, is a powerful practice that can transform the way you experience success. Too often we get caught up in the pursuit of our goals and forget to acknowledge the achievement along the way. We tend to focus solely on the bigger milestones, believing that they are the only moments worth celebrating. But the truth is, every step forward, no matter how small, deserves recognition. Celebrating your wins, whether they are significant achievements or small victories, is crucial for maintaining motivation, boosting your self-confidence, and reinforcing positive habits. When you celebrate your wins, you create a sense of accomplishment and gratitude in your life. Recognizing your progress helps you to appreciate the hard work you've put in and the effort it took to get to where you are. It shifts your focus from what's still left to be done to what you've already accomplished. This sense of achievement fuels your drive and determination, reminding you that you are capable of great things. Whether it's completing a task, reaching a goal, or simply making progress in a challenging situation, celebrating those moments reinforces your belief in your own abilities. It reminds you that you are capable, resilient, and on the right path, even if the road is long. Celebrating your wins also helps to create a positive mindset. Often we are our own harshest critics, constantly looking at what we haven't done or how much further we have to go. This mindset can be discouraging, and it can make the journey feel endless. By taking time to celebrate, you shift your focus to the positive aspects of your journey. You give yourself credit for the effort you've put in and the progress you've made. This positive reinforcement boosts your confidence and helps you maintain a mindset that is focused on growth rather than perfection. The more you celebrate your wins, the more you train your brain to focus on success and progress, which in turn makes it easier to keep moving forward. Celebrating your wins, big and small, also strengthens your resilience. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But when you take time to celebrate your achievements, it helps you bounce back from adversity. Each celebration is a reminder that even in toughest of times, you've made progress and that you are capable of overcoming obstacles. Small wins, in particular, are often the building blocks of greater success. Recognizing them keeps you grounded, reminding you that even on the days when things aren't going according to plan, you are still making progress. It's the ability to celebrate these small wins that helps you stay resilient and motivated to continue pursuing your goals, even when faced with setbacks. Celebrating your wins is also an important way to stay connected to your purpose. When you acknowledge your progress, you are reinforcing the reason why you started in the first place. Every win, no matter how small, brings you one step closer to fulfilling your purpose and time to celebrate reminds you why your journey matters. Whether your goals are personal or professional, each win is a testament to your commitment to your vision. It's a sign that you are aligning your actions with your values and that you are moving in the right direction. Celebrating these moments reaffirms your sense of purpose and keeps you connected to the bigger picture, helping you stay focused on what truly matters. Taking the time to celebrate your wins also reinforces positive habits and behaviors. When you celebrate your progress, you are more likely to repeat the actions that led to those victories. Positive reinforcement is a powerful motivator, and in celebrating your successes, you encourage yourself to continue taking the action you intend. This creates a cycle of success where each win motivates you to take more action, which in turn leads to more wins. The habit of celebration itself becomes a positive practice that fuels your ongoing growth and development. It reminds you that progress is a journey, and every step forward is worth acknowledging. Lastly, celebrating your wins creates joy in your life. Success isn't just about reaching the finish line, it's about enjoying the process along the way. When you celebrate, you bring joy, gratitude, and appreciation into your life. Celebrating doesn't have to be extravagant or complex. It can be as simple as taking a moment to acknowledge your achievement, sharing it with a friend, or treating yourself to something small that brings you happiness. It's about creating a sense of joy in your life that keeps you energized and enthusiastic about the journey ahead. When you celebrate your wins, you cultivate an attitude of gratitude and positivity, which enriches your life and makes the pursuit of your goals more fulfilling. In the end, celebrating your wins, big and small, is about acknowledging the progress you've made and the effort it took to get there. It's about reinforcing your belief in yourself, staying positive, and building resilience. Whether you're celebrating a major milestone or simply taking a moment to appreciate the small victories along the way, each celebration is an affirmation that you are on the right path. So take the time to celebrate, be proud of the progress you've made, and use those moments of celebration to fuel your continued growth and success. Remember, every step forward counts, and each win is a testament to your hard work and determination.